Good afternoon, my wonderful people. So last week's review was on the universal lens caps that I've been using, and I actually got to use them at a real wedding on Saturday, and I couldn't have loved them more. They were great. They could crumple up, get put in a pocket, get put in the case, and I didn't have to worry about them breaking or losing them because they were very easy to see. So if you're looking for a very good lens cap, they're a little pricey, but I think they're worth it. So if you're looking for new lens caps, go with the universal lens cap. Buy one, try it out, then get some more because you're gonna love it. Last week, I had a request of what is in your bag. So I have two different setups. I have a photography setup of bags, and I have a videography setup of bags. So on the videography aspect of it, I have everything in one case. It's a Pelican case, and I roll it around, and then I have my charging station that I have. I'll have to show you that to you some other time, but we're gonna do the photography setup bag. So I have two different bags that I bring with me to each wedding. The only thing you're not going to see is my main camera. So what it is a 5D Mark III Canon with a 24 to 105 millimeter lens on it, and it also has a vertical battery grip on the bottom of the camera. That way it has an additional shutter, so when you go vertically, you don't have to crane your arm like this to take the photo. You can easily grab it like this and have more support, and it's a little bit faster where you just kind of go bunk, 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 bunk. It's great. So I have that in front of me right now because I needed something to record on. Let me start with my main bag. So it is this guy. So this bag is from the House of Flynn. I will put a link down in the description if anybody else is looking for a bag similar to this. They're very comfortable, they're durable, and they're fantastic. Great colors, so I'm kind of, I'm a creative mind and I like bright colors, and I liked this orange because I just liked it. Let's start from the inside here. So what I have inside, I don't know if you can see any of that. It's very padded, it's great. It has little compartments. So what I carry with me in this main bag is my Canon 600 flash. I carry this around in the main bag mainly because if I'm doing anything with like bridal prep, I at least have one flash with me. Everything else basically goes to the reception hall if it's in one venue. I have my main flash, which is my Canon Speedlight. I carry around with a 14 millimeter lens, which you saw in the last video. I carry around that just to have in my bag. It's always nice in case the room is too small to photograph and get everybody, but they want a group shot. It's just nice to have that wide range. It does distort on the edges, but it's very useful in certain times. And also reception, when you're on the dance floor, sometimes it's just nice to get a big like wide shot. If you can't stand like on the DJ speaker, sometimes they allow you to do that. The next thing I have is my big 70 to 200 that goes in here as well, because can't you do a wedding really without one, because sometimes you're not allowed to get really close to the bride and groom depending on where you're shooting. Some churches don't allow you to go past a certain point, so you have to shoot with a long lens. And now I've even recently purchased this. This is an extender for Canon. So what it does is it brings your 70 to 200 to a 140 to 400 millimeter lens. So if you're really screwed, this is gonna be your lifesaver basically. This will be your lifesaver. You can put this on and you can shoot really far. It does bring down your f-stop a little bit. From this 70 to 200 is an f2.8, so this will bring it down to an f4, but you can still shoot from a long distance, which is awesome. There I also have my extender tubes. I do not have a macro lens. I use extender tubes. Extension tubes. Extender tubes? Extension tubes. These are great. You can buy them for $20 all the way up to, I think, like $75. You can even get really expensive ones. That's a little crazy. This one, I forgot, was like maybe $50 or something like that. And you can actually do automatic focus. You see the C to AF? That's automatic focus. So you can still use your automatic focus on your camera. You don't have to manually do it, but sometimes I still do if I can't get the shot. And then you can do different focal lengths, you know? So you're not limited to what your macro lens is. You can change it up. Extension tubes, love them. I have my backup camera, which is always handy to have, is your backup camera. So I switch to this as soon as the ceremony starts. And then I have my 35mm, which I'm starting to use a little bit more during reception because it just looks really cool, especially during video. Video 35mm is great. Photography, it's a little difficult. It's very low light, but this is a 1.4, so you can shoot in very, very low light, but you have such a shallow depth of field and people are moving so fast. Sometimes it's difficult. Yeah, so that's what I have in the main section of my bag. I have this connected to my bag. This is kind of like my little emergency kit. It has a sewing kit in it. It has, as you can hear, like ibuprofen. It has a Tide stick, some shout wipes. It has wardrobe tape, always handy for the girls. Basically whatever I could think of. Pins, I have pins in here. Like really whatever I could fit into this little bag that I could think of that could help out, because sometimes things break, whatever. It's kind of handy, and you're kind of like the lifesaver of the day if you bring it and you're like, hey look, I can sew something. Huh. In this little front pocket, I have mints, because yeah, it's been you shoot for a long day, so, and your Leatherman. I try and not go to a wedding no matter what, or shoot without my Leatherman. Comes in very handy, very, very handy. Video, it comes in handy because you can screw on plates really fast. Weddings, you got scissors and you got a knife, which come in handy. Pliers sometimes come in handy. It's just really worth the money to get a Leatherman and put it in your bag. This one, my business cards. I always carry my business cards with me. They're in the little pocket, you never know. Now we have these lower pockets. So in the big one, I carry another plate and my cards. I don't know what's in the side ones. What's in the side ones? Nothing in that one. Excuse me, nothing in that one. So sometimes those are miscellaneous. Big side pockets, huge side pockets, which I like. That's a new design from them, which I absolutely love. This one is my remote shutter. I don't usually use this at weddings. Not really handy. I haven't come across anything. I use this for night photography, some star photography, things like that. If I need to be in a photo, really, really handy, because then I can just go and it's great. And this one is my transmitters and my receivers. So this, I don't know how many I have in here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, I have my 2 transmitters and my 2 receivers that I have in there. So that's what's in this main bag. Nothing's really in the back pocket at all. So that's in that main bag. This is my secondary bag. This is also from House of Flynn. It is their rucksack, and I love this rucksack. This has come with me to hiking. It goes a lot of places. This is very useful. I find it's really good for all of my additional stuff. This is basically like my lighting bag that I bring to weddings. So this bag plus my tripods all go into the reception hall, and then that way it's there for when I have to like run in and set up. They're there. So let's start from the very top part, this big bag, this top part, which is kind of cool too because you can roll it down and you can secure it, which I should do more often, but I don't. Anyways, first and foremost, my bag of batteries. I have about 16 of these, but I carry them to weddings anyway because I know that they're charged. I know that I have them, and if a battery dies on me, you know, halfway through a wedding, I can run and grab another one and I know I'm not gonna be short. My Magmod diffusers. So I have 3 of those in there, 1 for each of my flashes. Excuse me, Leia. Thank you very much for helping me. I have these, which are my tripod, my light stand flash holders, but I got new ones, which are probably gonna replace these. Look at this! I'm gonna roll it and I'm gonna secure it because you guys reminded me. So down here I have my 2 other flashes that I used during the reception. Charging cable, another transmitter or receiver, sorry, another receiver, and then all of my other rechargeable batteries. So I use rechargeable batteries because I've learned throughout the years that if I keep buying AA batteries and keep putting them in my flashes, I'm spending way too much money. Good job, Leia, you got your tail. So I bought these, they're called In a Loop batteries, and I have a ton of them, as you can see. See, this is my backup receiver that's in the front pocket here. Sometimes the plate goes in here as well. Some things move around. These 2 little pockets at the front top part here, nothing. I don't know what to use them for. Oh look, another Leatherman. And in the other pocket, nothing. Oh, these are another Magmod thing. They're to hold your transmitters and receivers. And this one has absolutely nothing. There we go. That's what's in my 2 bags, how I set them up. And then they're not in my bags, but I will show you. Hold on one second. So this is what I use for my strap. And you were probably wondering, Amy, you were just showing us your camera and all these other things. How do you hold them during a wedding? This guy. So this is called the Moneymaker. So it's a strap that goes like this and it goes around your shoulders. I will show you. Just like so. And then you attach your cameras to these, and it has a safety cable, and you screw it to the bottom of your camera, and then you can go hands-free if you need. You can go boop, boop. People think you're badass too, like, they're like, oh my god, that looks so cool, you look so badass. I'm like, thanks, because I am. So that's what's in my bag. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it helped you in some sort of way. Maybe you saw something that you liked. Maybe you saw a product that you liked that you didn't know about, like the bags themselves. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, ask me anything about whatever I have, and I can answer some questions. You just comment down below and let me know what else you would like to see. Did you like this? Do you want to see the videography setup that I have in the Pelican case, which is kind of crazy, but it's there. Just let me know. I don't know. I hope you enjoyed it, and please comment down below, hit subscribe, hit that little bell icon so you know the next time I post a video. I haven't quite figured out a schedule yet. I'm hoping to post these Mondays or Tuesdays, kind of. We'll have to find out and figure that all out. Anyways, keep shooting, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.